potatoes. Are you going to put your sock on?
Robin, put your sock on.
Hello. I'm not sure what the lighting is going to be like in here. I've I've got upstairs just to discover my overhead light has stopped working. Well, the bulb's gone. So I need to get that replaced, but I'm not going to replace it right now. But what I thought I'd do is, as I mentioned the other day, we're having a bit of a clear out. I'm going to do a Wip audit. So I'm going to go through all my works in progress with you, show you what I've got. I'm pretty sure I've got all of them here. Hang on. I don't think I've got any hidden at work. I'm sure I've brought them all home. I'm going to go through them all in front of you, and we'll make some decisions. Now, before I start to go through this, I do just want to say that I have finished 30 projects this year now, so I'm feeling quite proud of myself. So I've got my board anyway, and I will start writing them down. So in this bag I have, this is the hopscotch hoodie, which I'm hoping will still fit Theon because I started it nearly a year ago. I'm doing the age 11 to 12, so it should do, which is beautiful. So that's the front done, and I was really good, and I cast on the back, and this is how far I've got with the back. But yeah, so let's write that one down. Now I think that should be quite a high priority, don't you? Poor Theon's been waiting so patiently. Right, if I write down who they're for as well, then it might guilt me into doing them. Okay, next. Now this one I think is destined for the frog pond. This is a crocheted shawl. It's a beautiful pattern. There's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's by Anna Nikiforovich, but I'm working it in Erica Knight Studio linen, and it was a shop sample. Beautiful shawl, but I'm really not enjoying working with the yarn, so I think we can safely say that that is getting frogged. In my yarn dispensary project bag, and I'm aware she's going to be showing up back to front for you. I'll see if I can flip it in editing. I've realised that when it's in selfie mode, everything now shows up back to front. I'm not entirely sure why. Is a Robin's jumper, his flax light. I think that will go over his head. I stopped because I was nervous that wouldn't go over his head, but it almost goes over mine, so it should be fine. So this is just the ribbing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the 7th birthday yarn from Fibre Punk, three cheers for 7 years. I'm going to be, oh god, it's all got a frightful tangle. I'm going to be using that in it as well. What's next? Oh my gosh, this is so close to being finished. It's actually criminal. This is living in my my Midnight Diary patch bag, which I have not sewn all my patches onto. And this is so nearly finished. This was a test knit I was doing for Jackie, who's known as the Woolly Badger. So I'm onto the border. I've just ground to a halt, but I really love this and I definitely want it as a sample. So that is happening. So that's the Moira Rose shawl. Highly recommend that pattern. Right, okay, what's in here? This doesn't count as a work in progress. This is my 7.5 foot wide granny stripe blanket, which is being made with my advent scraps from Marcus Fibre Punk, and I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've put 19 colours in here, so I'm not doing badly. Over halfway through one advent, but that does tell me that I need a few more swaps. I don't even know what's in this one. Oh, this is another whip in waiting. Look at this. This is going to be the Morton Street cowl, and it's yarn by the Little Grey Girl. It's kind of blowing out. It's trying to focus, but it is blowing out a bit. Hang on. Isn't that glorious? Now this one is my hacked Rosa sweater by Long Avec Anna, doing the V-neck sweater version. It's top down and I absolutely love this. I don't know why I didn't crack on and finish it. This is a UK Hand Knitters Association pattern. It is a shawl collared sweater, and I'm using the Croft Shetland DK, which is a beautiful blend of Shetland yarn. It's spun by Jameson's of Shetland, one of the wool brokers, and it's Jameson's, isn't it? Jameson and Smith. Whoops, it's spun by Jameson and Smith. Anyway, it's 100% Shetland Islands wool, and it's gorgeous. And I'm making this really cheerful sweater. I believe it's in the 2 to 3 year size. I hope it is, because Robin's already 13 months. This, however, I'm determined to have finished soon. This is the absolutely gorgeous, and I'm totally bonkers in love with this, holiday slipover by Petite Knit. It's super chunky because it's 2 chunkies held double, and it's got nice long, like ridiculously long armholes, and I've almost got to the right length, to be honest. We have got a hoe, and the other one has not been cast on yet because I've been really good and cast on the penny gloves, which were more urgent. So this is just a plain vanilla sock by West Yorkshire Spinners. I'm going to be making my vanilla pattern available for free on my PayHip store, so hopefully that will be up by tomorrow. I will let you know when it's up anyway. I just love this. Aren't they lovely? I really hope Alan likes them. I hope I get them finished for Christmas Eve. But now it's going to be the 19th, so that's what, 5 days? Might be cutting it a bit fine. Now these I need to get a wriggle on and work on quickly. These are the William leggings, Bo Peep Pure, in the teddy bear colourway. No, not, but it's from the Bo Peep Pure book, but I'm using Bo Peep Luxury DK, which is in a nylon wool blend. And that is living in a project bag by Verone's Bags. And this one, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, part of me is thinking this can't be it, I must have more, but anyway, this is what you saw me working on earlier, and it is a pattern by, have I got it in here, who's it by? Olga Baraya Cathelian. Anyway, and it's a really, really beautiful headband, and I saw it and I thought, that's exactly what I want. Why reinvent the wheel and write my own pattern when I could do this? The thing is, I'm using double pointed needles. So Miss Layla, who I know won't be watching this, but one day your mummy will tell you just how important you are for Jemmy to use double pointed needles. I don't use double pointed needles for anyone. I hate them. But this is so interesting, and I will talk to you in much more detail about that tomorrow. I feel like there are more whips. That doesn't feel like very many. We'll put the total count here anyway. I've frogged one. Kind of want all of the rest, so I've got a bit of a problem, haven't I? I've got lots of whips in waiting. Right, I'm going to get this edited and up. I'd love to know how many works in progress you have, and how do you feel when you get to this time of year? Do you start to think, oh, I've got quite a lot to do, I've got quite a lot on? Do you start to feel that you've got too many whips? Are you someone who doesn't have many whips at all? I mean, I used to have like 50 at one point, and I got it down to about 8 before my son was born. And now, I mean, I'm churning out the projects, I'm finishing things, particularly for him, because he's growing so fast. But, and as I say, I've finished 30 things this year. Granted, about 8 of those are hats, but still, it's a finish. What can I say? I'm running out of steam, so I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm back at the shop, but I am training one of my team members for a new role tomorrow all day, so I won't really be able to film any of that. I'll check in the evening, and yeah, I'll check in with you tomorrow. I've got no idea what I'm doing tomorrow, probably nothing remotely festive, but there we are. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye.